Hi, guys. Hi. Hello. Welcome to the show. I feel like I should have a theme song. Like ding 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 ding. I am for some reason having issues. I'm trying to set up my Apple Watch, which was already set up, but when I got my new iPhone, it didn't work. Irregular heart rhythm. Oh, it can tell me. Oh, that's nice. Continue. Set up later. But so I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you, everybody, for stopping in. It's a slow night. Everybody's relaxing. Everybody's chilling. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Just kind of hanging out. I'm waiting here for more. I see the little thing right there on my screen. I don't see a lot of people in here, so I'm gonna wait for a few more people to pop in here, and then we'll get going. I'm seeing two people. I see two people. Let's see what is going on. Emergency address. Okay. So three people. Hi, three people. Maybe I'm not sharing this enough with people. Let's see. Let me go and tell people. Late night with Optibotimus. Come hang out. Oh, what's that? Sync number. Okay. Sync requested. Cellular is ready. All right. Install. Sure. It's not even doing anything. It's like I'm showing the wrong side of the screen. So let's see here. Nobody's even talking in here. Why don't I see anybody talking? You know, that's one thing that happened last time. The chat was not very good. So if you guys say so, there you go. Hi, Isaac. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard, Panda. Welcome aboard. Oh, there goes Max. Max is awoken from his slumber. Oh, what is this? Cancel now. What's happening? All right. So what is that? AT&T. Welcome to number sync. Okay. I don't know what's happening with it, but let me head on over to Facebook. I'm going to post this in Facebook just to, get a few more people. Sorry for the delay here, guys. We're going to get things going. Here we are. No, they're not going to. We're just going to publish you. There we go. So, what's up? What's up, Death 347? What's up, Cybertronian Talk? Moto Panda, do I like Gundam? No. Sorry. It is 1:41 p.m. in Taiwan. Well, there. See, that's why I like doing these. You know, there. It's a little bit later here in the United States. It's 9:41, and it's 12:41. Oh, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, East Coast. So I'm not anticipating a lot of people for it. But hello, Bob. What's up, Thick McChicken? Hey, Paul, what are your opinions on the YouTuber Rice Gum? I don't, I don't know who that is. So how do I have an opinion? How do I have an opinion on somebody that I don't even know? What's your favorite masterpiece? I don't know. It's a tough question. There's a lot of good ones out there. Um, yeah, I feel like the Prowl and the Sideswipe mold are universally pretty darn good. I would definitely think, those. I mean, like they're. I feel like that's a good balance. They have a good robot mode, they have a good vehicle mode, and the transformation's not overly complicated. So I feel like those two molds are probably ideal. I would say. I would say. What's up, Wolfpack? What's up, Use man? Use man? I just recently got Masterpiece Barricade after seeing your review on him. I knew wanted to get him considering Barricade is your favorite. That's a good toy. It's definitely a good toy. I feel like all the movie Masterpiece figures are really tough. Um, I just finished filming my review of Ironhide. I'm just gonna warn you guys, the transformation really irritated me. Uh, so, do you have Studio Series Jetfire and Dark of the Moon Megatron? No, I don't. Don't have them yet. My favorite movie masterpiece. I mean, they all look really good. They really all do. I feel like I got a sliver in my hand here. I think they do a good job in two of the three of the basic criteria for a good transformer. I feel they do good as a vehicle mode. I feel they do good as robot modes. I feel like the transformations on almost all of them suck. What's up, Max Shade? You're looking to pair your Siege Optimus with a trailer. Any suggestions? No, because we haven't really got any real trailers for them. Dark Dakanan. How do you feel about the change in aesthetic direction in the Masterpiece line? I'm not really into the full tune. I personally like the cartoon look, so it doesn't bother me. Um, I think that for me, that's ideally what I would want in a figure. Uh, aw. Just gonna say that my girlfriend's got a very cute butt. um, the uh, that was random. I'm sorry. So I mean, I get some people's disappointment in it, but for me, the masterpiece, Transformers in my mind it's always been cartoon first. So that's why I prefer the cartoon look. That's why Wheeljack, the cartoon coloration of Wheeljack is really one that I'm looking forward to. Other than that, I don't have much of a problem with it. I got the Titans Return Overlord. Is that this guy? Is this Overlord? I can't ever. No, I forgot who this guy is. But I'm going through uh, like putting my stuff on my shelf, and I don't even remember who this is. And oh yeah, Sky Shadow. Thank you, thank you. And I'm going through thinning out my stuff, and I'm like, I don't have a desire for this, so I'm gonna end up selling that guy. I don't know what he goes for. I'll have to look it up, but he was just sitting there. Who's my favorite cassette bot? Rumble, Rumble, um, Laserbeak, Ravage. They're all pretty cool. Do you think we'll get a Grimlock to scale with Leader Class Optimus? It's possible. Iron Factory's Legend figures. I'm not very familiar with them. Interested in the upgrade kit for Power of the Prime Predaking? I don't know of a upgrade kit. What's up, CT Productions? Do you like Transformers Prime? I like Transformers Prime. I'm actually, I'm going through and going through those and looking to sell those figures. Just because I'm trying to be more streamlined with my collection, and the Transformers Prime stuff, while good, just ultimately doesn't fit, I don't feel, in my collection really anymore. Hey, hey, there's Kelly. What's up, Blue Shadow? Would you buy the Unique Toys Challenger? If I had the money to buy it, maybe, but I don't have the extra money to buy it. I'd rather use that to buy other more important things that I feel is a better use of my money. Still like MP10 better. Are you gonna get the Punisher or Iron Man? No, I think that's kind of stupid. I thought Shatter and Dropkick in the Bumblebee movie were really very good, which reminds me, Kelly, we need to go see that again. You've not seen it with me. We need to go see it. Maybe we'll go to that cheap movie theater. The one over in the mall? We should go there. Oh, my tea's dripping. I no longer have Slipstream. I sold that a long time ago. What's up, Tane? Tane? Thank you, CT Productions. Hello to Atep Fernando in the Philippines. Hello, hello. What do you think of the new Leader Class Optimus Prime? I don't really care for it because it's from a series of Transformers that I don't have much of an interest in. I know I don't like those seats, but the movies are they're cheap, and I mean you can't recline in them. Wait a minute, no, they have the reclining seats now. Yeah, they have the reclining ones, I thought. Oh, what happened? Your watch is ready. Press the digital crown. Okay. Very upset at the fact that I have now lost. I lost. There's a whole bunch of new things on here. Very upset that I no longer have my watch faces that I like, because I had to redo my stupid thing. So annoying. So dumb. I'm gonna have to play with that. Do you prefer Takara Tomy version? Right nowadays, the Takara and the Hasbro versions are the exact same. They're releasing the exact same figures with the same paint. It's not anything different. Fans Toys Phoenix, I did a review of that a long time ago. You can check that out. You weren't a fan when we saw Aquaman. I don't remember not liking them that much. I don't remember. I don't entirely remember, but they reclined though. So, is there anyone you want to see get an update for Siege Leader Lugnut? Mm, mm. MP Megatron all day long. Apollyon was a pain in the ass to transform. Yeah, well, Isaac, they're exactly the same now. They've said that they want to have both of them be the same. Do you prefer steak or sushi? Sushi, James, all day long. Do you think they should make more Transformer movies or stop making them? I think Blue Shadow, that's a great question. I think that they should take a break for a while. We've gotten a new movie basically every couple of years. Um, and I just think that they need a break to get people excited about the franchise again. What is your favorite thing you've ever collected? Oh God, so much. I love so much stuff. Josh, thank you very much. I do want to touch on that. I really appreciate anytime anybody does contribute as a super fan or super chat, whatever they call it. Um, However, I do want to reiterate that YouTube takes about half of what is uh, given to me from you guys. They claim that it's only 30%. They lie. I've done the math, I've looked at it, and they take about half. So if you are willing to be a to sign up and contribute here on YouTube and do the super chat thing, thank you very much, first of all, for even considering giving any of your money to me. Today's the 31st. You could sign up to be a patron of mine. So instead of doing the money here, go over to Patreon, patreon.com/Optibotimus. You can do $1. You can do however much you want. If you do $1 for 12 months, that's only $12 that you do. And I get I get almost 80% of that. So it's really unfortunate that YouTube screws us with this. It's honestly, it's kind of shitty that they do it because they don't ever. Oh my God, James Hannigan. Holy shit, my man. How are you, Jimmy boy? God, I've missed you. Uh, but to finish my thought real quick. So if you are willing to throw down money here on YouTube, go over to Patreon, do it there. It's more of the money comes into my hand so that I can actually buy things like this guy to do a review for you. I have, thanks to the support of my patrons, the reviews this coming month for that have been completely paid for by Patreons or patrons is the new wave of Studio Series figures. So 5 figures. It's the rusted version of Bumblebee, the World War II version of Bumblebee, Barricade, Sideswipe, and one of the other dreads. I forgot which one it is. So 5 figures there that we're going to be getting thanks to my patrons. So if you are a patron of mine and if you're at a certain level, your name will actually be put in the credits in the beginning of the movie. That's a new thing that I'm starting whenever it's a Patreon paid for video, as well as the Fans Toys Hoodlum. I'm really looking forward to that. So lots of good figures coming for review that completely brought to you by my patrons. So thank you guys. I love you so much. Here we go. The sushi thing. Let's not talk about the sushi thing again, Kelly. It really disappoints me. I do collect a lot of things. I do have a lot of different things. I live in California, Kenta. Damon is Prime. Thank you for stopping by. I know it's real quick. I know it's late for some people. Some people it's early. Master Builder. Hello, good sir. The Ironhide review is going to be a pain in the ass. I have one last segment to film. In the video already, I have 44 minutes of footage. So all said and done, the video is probably going to be about 40 minutes long. Do I know how many Transformer toys I have? No, I don't. I have no clue. Because you've been watching me since you were 7. Thank you so much. That is so cool. Still a big YouTuber that made an impact on your life. That's amazing. That's amazing. Thank you. I really appreciate that. What was your favorite character in Transformers? Max the Superior. Great question. I've talked about this many times. My favorite character all day long, whatever like version he is, has always been Wheeljack. I love Wheeljack. If no one has asked yet, thoughts on the upcoming masterpiece Optimus? G-Boys, games, and more. I feel like it's expensive, and I feel like um, I want to actually play with it before I judge it too much because the engineering might be what makes it so expensive. Do you miss movie toys that never appeared in the movie, like Transfer to Bludgeon and Transfer to Mind Wipe? I do have. I have. Thank you, Ian. I do kind of miss those. Mind Wipe is actually one of the few figures that has stayed in my collection that I probably am going to sell that one as well. I'm going to be selling a bunch of stuff that I don't really fit in my that really doesn't fit my collection anymore. Not even 6 a.m. Well, Jimmy boy, doesn't matter what you think. You're in Ireland, so you know you're messed up anyhow. Yeah, Master Builder is probably going to be about a 40-minute long video because, and a lot of it is me transforming them back and just bitching at it the whole time. So you might actually not want to skip that because it's going to be me being very frustrated yelling at a toy. It's kind of funny. Hey, Paul, ever hear from the dude Bert anymore from conventions? No. No, I haven't heard from Bert in a long while. What do you think about Hasbro being lazy? I don't really think they've been lazy. I think they've been doing a pretty good job. See, I don't necessarily think of Q as Wheeljack. I mean, I kind of do, but I kind of don't. I feel like he's got the spirit of Wheeljack to a degree, but he's a different character, so it doesn't bother me really that much. Have you found the new studio series Voyagers and Leaders? I haven't found them yet, and unfortunately, I don't really have that much. I don't have that extra money to go around hunting and shopping. Anybody wants to send me money to go and find the Voyagers and Leaders? Patreon.com/Optibotimus. There's a plug. Will you keep collecting the Transformers movies? Yeah, Evan. I mean, as I'm going through, I'm actually replacing a lot of them in my collection. I mean, when the Leader Class Jetfire comes out, I'm 100% convinced that I'll replace the original Leader Class Jetfire that I have in my collection. As new ones keep coming out, I'll probably be replacing those other ones because I like having the definitive looking versions for them. So it should be fun. Thank you, Kenta. Hey, Bert. Hey, Bert. Hey, Bert. You're shouting again, Bert. When are they going to be doing Omega Supreme? Omega Supreme's probably coming. I mean, we saw the arm or something for it. So I mean, we're getting it. Do you think Smith's super awesome reviews? Now that right there is a name. Hey, do you think Masterpiece holds off on making more Transformers because third parties pick up so much of the slack? No, I don't think that they care that much. Did you know the Bumblebee Blitzwing was that jet not what? I don't know what that even means. Hope they make it. I hope they do. I mean, I would be happy, Matt. By the way, hi Matt. Good to see you. I would be happy if they just released that deluxe Soundwave mass release. I'd be happy to pick that up. I have the Human Alliance one that I'm probably going to get rid of that one as well. There's so much stuff that I'm going through, and I'm like, I just want to trim things down a little bit. So it's like all of my Transformers Prime stuff I'm selling. That's going to be the big one that I'm going to be selling right now. So if anybody wants any of those, hit me up. Did you Did you movie review on Bumblebee? Yeah, I did a review of Bumblebee. I have to make room for future things. Shut up, Kelly. Original Gangsta? Well, Master Builder. I'll probably be selling it. Dab, like that's all I can do. So, what's your favorite Hot Toys Infinity War figure so far? Oh, Jimmy boy. Um, gotta say, Thor. Gotta say Thor. That's probably my favorite one so far. Cap comes really close. But I feel like Thor is probably the best. Go Patriots. I don't know. I'm from California, so I kind of have to say go Rams, I guess. 1 million subs by the end of the year. That's definitely not going to happen. No, I am not in San Diego. I'm in Orange County. That's another one that I got to get working on. I got to get working on my Hot Toys Iron Spider. Display wise, the look of them is great. I think it looks pretty good. I think the execution of a lot of things is really bad. I feel like the suit looks good when it just stands there. It has that metallic sheen because they're using vinyl or rubber, a rubbery suit or whatever, so it gives it a little metallic of a sheen, which looks good. But you can't really articulate it very well. I mean, the articulation is there, but the posability is limited because it is like a terrible suit material. I don't like what they did with the back with the little pegs for his back, which I don't even know what I did with them. Did they all fall? I don't know what happened to the little fucking peg things. I had them here on the desk. I think they fell on the floor. I'm gonna have to find them. I don't like the little pegs, how they stick out. I think that looks ugly. If you don't have the arms attached to his back, I think it looks really ugly on the back. It doesn't look right. Which they didn't reuse the head sculpt from the previous release Spider-Man because his hair was considerably different looking. In Infinity War, he had longer hair. That was specifically because he was doing another movie and he couldn't cut his hair. I remember seeing an interview where his hair is longer in it, and I don't like the several of the accessories are just reason. I just feel like the Iron Spider was just it's not as good as it could have been. Where do you think Casual goes from here after the Siege line is done? That's a great question. I don't know. I don't know. What do you think of Bolt Matrix? I don't know him really all that personally. We're not close friends. So, yes, Iron Man probably hands down the biggest disappointment in moving and selling my collection was I had to sell almost all of my Iron Man figures. That really sucked. No, it is not day here in the LA area. It's 10 p.m. Isaiah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But your buddy John Bailey is not here. Sorry. Do you prefer Target or Walmart? Walmart? I don't know. I don't know. Kelly, will you ever have a channel? I will not let Kelly have a channel because you guys are weird and you'll bother her. Although she's got her little picture right here on her YouTube channel thing I see. So you guys can see her. I don't know if she'll ever be on a video. I mean, that's entirely up to her if she wants. Wish the new wave of sitters that weren't mostly sold out on Big Red Toy Store was only able to get. Oh, well, I mean, most of them, they want you to buy the big set. I don't tell you what to do. I'm having a good day, zombies. Thank you. GoBot reissues, that'd be cool. The exact date for when you will release the movie masterpiece review. Probably Monday. Probably Monday. My theory after the siege line, perhaps they can make it take this one. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. I don't think it'll necessarily happen like Human Alliance Master Builder, but coming to Earth and doing Earth figures would be pretty cool. Are there any G1 figures you'd like to see reissued? A ton. There's literally a ton that I would love to see reissued because I don't have my G1 collection is not really as big as I would like it to be. Damn it, YouTube. Oh, well, you're here now, Orion Pepsi. Welcome to the show. I made your childhood. That's nice. Thank you so much. If I could go anywhere in the world, where would it be? I would love to go to Ireland or Scotland, or England, Australia. All those places I would love to go to. The Hot Toys Black Panther. Probably will. I have the original one. I'll have to take a closer look at some photos of the new one. I think that the blacklight thing, that gimmick kind of sucks. But meh. We'll see. How hard was the transformation on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being for which figure? Which figure are you asking about? Dat Legend. War for Cybertron trilogy. It's easier to buy them online. There's still a fun thrill that you get when you walk into a store and you find something that you've been looking for. I've been doing that a lot lately, actually, with some of the Jurassic World figures. I've actually been getting kind of lucky. The only one that I'm still there's only a couple that from the new wave that I haven't been able to find. Do you wish the Power of the Prime Starscream didn't have stickers because it ruins the chat mode? Does the Power of the Prime? Oh, Power of the Prime Starscream? I don't even really care so much about that one. Did my phone just ding? Because the new one is coming up. My girlfriend is distracting me. Kelly, stop distracting me. I mean, with the new one with the Tetrajet, that's going to be. I haven't decided if the Tetrajet version of Starscream is going to replace my Classics version of Starscream. So I don't know. I haven't decided yet. The black light I think is cool, but the diorama piece seems flimsy. Yeah, I agree with that. I wouldn't mind using the black light with my Thor figure, though. I got to see if I can figure out a way to get that in my Detolf with Thor. I wonder if I can like plug that into a power source or something. I haven't looked too much into it. Andy, I came upon this video and think about let me go back. Dat Legend, Masterpiece Iron. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being easy, 9 being or 10 being the hardest, um, it's easily at 8. And a lot of it is just because transforming into the vehicle mode is a giant pain in the fucking ass. Oh my god, it makes me so. See, I'm getting mad about it now. Big fan, Smith, super awesome reviews. Gotta go, but thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Very much appreciate it. I did play the Transformers Devastation game. It was a fun game, but very repetitive. So Monolafasasavasa. I did pick up this guy. This is fun. Elvis has entered the building. I do have the new Triceratops. Who do I need to get? I have the new Triceratops, and then I got the Albertosaurus. You saw that. I forgot what else. Oh, what's happening? Oh. Oh. What's happening? I'm getting text messages on my watch again, which I forgot that I can do that. Straxus. Thank you, Jessica. I would love it if they did a Siege Mirage to replace the Combiner Wars one. That would be cool. Who's your second favorite Optimus Prime voice actor? That's tough. I don't know. David Cade did a great job as Optimus Prime in Transformers Prime, or animated. Gary Chalk did a good job, but that's Optimus Primal. I don't know. From what I saw, it comes with a USB cable to plug into an outlet, but I think you can get a tablet. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Monolophosaurus. Which one's the Monolophosaurus? Let me look that one up. Monolophosaurus. Take a minute to breathe. What the hell? Oh, I did get that guy. I got that guy too. I found him. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Those are the ones that I found recently. Yeah, I found the Monolophosaurus. And the girl, I forgot her name. I actually liked her in the movie too. I thought she was really funny. When does Bumblebee come out on Blu-ray? I'm not sure. Probably, my guess would be around March. What's up, Ben? Big fan. Happy that you open to your real life, not just you. Yeah, well, I'm glad to be here. I'm here for your guys' enjoyment. They're making Siege Ratchet. Oh, bleh, that's gonna suck. Ooh, that's gonna be hard to find. My favorite band? I don't really have a favorite. Yeah, Zia. Thank you. My favorite. I don't know if I have a favorite band necessarily. My favorite music artist is Elton John, though. Love Gary Chalk and Unicorn. Unicorn. Yeah, it's okay. New York Tour Fair. Yeah, I'm always excited about it. I wish I could go. That would be fun. Nintendo Switch? No. Oh, Mariah Carey. I mean, hey, you won something. No, they don't do BotCon anymore. My favorite G1 figure? Oh, that's tough. That's tough. I'm not all that interested in Maisie, honestly. I want to find Ian Malcolm. Siege Omega Supreme. Transformers. My favorite figure that I have, I cannot pick anything. Boston is probably going, yeah, brownie points for anybody who knows Boston's Peace of Mind. Well, Kimberly, it is still the 31st of January where I'm at. For the Rex skull? Yeah, that makes sense. It looks bright here in the Midwest. I'm just trying to stay warm. Oh, please stay warm. Please stay very, very warm. But it's 10 o'clock at night here, 10:18. The Unique Toys Hot Rod, no. I heard too many terrible things about it. Kind of is obnoxious. $50 for the G1 reissue Optimus Prime is a ripoff, if you ask me. Total freaking ripoff. You don't even get the trailer with it. I do have Hoodlum coming. He's on his way. I should probably have him next week, I would imagine. Steak Juice, I haven't been able to find any of the reissues at Walmart. Kelly, if you go to Walmart, look for the old Transformers reissue figures and let me know. I don't know if I'll be getting the Leader Class Optimus, Aaron. I just don't have an interest in that figure or character, so I doubt I'll get it. $35 is a little bit better, Matt. It's a little bit better, but still, yeah, it's still a little bit too high. I'd be okay with like $25. I know, but the Walmart that's by our house sucks. Six Gun, yeah, I'll get Six Gun. Got to have him to go with Metroplex, right? Orion Pepsi, I haven't even opened Bumblebee yet. Animated Evan, I've talked about it before. The Looks Back series is on indefinite hold right now. Just not financially possible to keep rebuying all those figures. It's something that if you guys want to see that series continue on, become a patron of mine. The more people that are able to contribute there, I can use that to go towards creating that series more. So if you guys really want to see that series, Patreon's going to be the best way to help keep that going because YouTube's not cutting it for that. Retro reviews. I've done some. I've done some. I haven't seen Into the Spider-Verse yet. You should ask what kind of videos they would want to see. Well, I mean, the thing is, it's like if I do the looks back videos, the patrons will have to get early access before anybody else. So I'll post those and then let them watch it, and then I got to put them up there. I don't know what other kind of videos. What other kind of videos would you guys want to see? What kind of series would you guys like to see? I mean, like that is those the looks back ones are a good series that I could do, and then if you're a patron and you're doing it, and if I got to the point, maybe, oh my goodness, the sexy legs. Ah, you crazy bastard, you. you know, the whole thing is online destructive source Pteranodon. Oh wow, helicopter. That's a darn good one. They do like a couple of them. Kelly are old school. When I got drunk, really drunk one time, and I showed off my legs. It was a weird thing. Uh, JJ Zubles. Yeah, I have the video for it recorded. I'm working on editing now. It's a long video though, so it's taking a long time to do. Master Builder. You should send me a link to those, and I'll look them up. That's so hard to do, ranking figures from worst to best, because I don't have a lot of them. I don't necessarily have all of them. Captain. Knockoff Human Alliance for another cool if you compared it. So I don't have a lot of the Human Alliance figures anymore, so that's tough to do. Hey, Lucas. Well, I don't necessarily remember, but I do thank you. DJ Max. I already have Overlord, sweetie. I already did that one. Django Fett, how are you? Good to see you, old friend. Good to see you. Classics Wheeljack? Oh, well, you know. I did see the movie Masterpiece Jazz and Megatron. I don't know necessarily. Megatron I might end up keeping for my collection unless they do a Studio Series one. I mean, the biggest thing is like the movie Masterpiece figures all look great, but I feel like the Studio Series ones look almost as good, take up less space, and are more functionable, if that makes sense, as a toy. So like Ironhide sucks, fucking sucks. It's a terrible toy. You can set it up and just have it stand there. So I mean it's lame. The Studio Series one is so much better. You can actually move it around and play with it. So how much of your collection did you need to let go? More than I wish, honestly. But it's a good thing because it scales it down. It keeps it streamlined so that it's a focused kind of collection. You know, it's like I don't really care too much about this guy. I mean, he's a good toy, but I don't have any like attachment to this character, so he doesn't need to be in my display. So, or like I've sold. I still have the Combiner Wars Ultra Magnus I'm trying to sell, but it's like that. Titans Return Megatron, Sideswipe. These are all figures that I've recently just replaced with the Siege figures, so I don't need to keep them anymore. Fuck you, Ustream bot. That's right. I'm going to put that out there. You can say that. Hello, Justin. It's going well. Thank you. Thank you. Good to see you. I do want to have a conversation about something that you did. I was made aware of a conversation that you had on a podcast type of thing with Budget Stark, and there's so much bullshit in the stuff that is floating around that nobody knows the actual truth about. They just speculate and they hear other rumors and it perpetuates and it becomes total fucking bullshit. It's aggravating. Sorry. What do you think is the worst, Revenge of the Fallen or The Last Night? Revenge of the Fallen was a very unfortunate situation because it came when there was a writer's strike, so it was really tough to do that movie. It kind of got squeezed together, so I give it a little bit of slack. I feel like Last Night shouldn't get that much slack. Django, YouTube does that all the time. They have a hard time giving anybody anything. or any kind of notifications, which is obnoxious. In terms of Matt, I would love it if they would do the Dark of the Moon Wreckers in the studio series format. That would be awesome. Good grades, and my dad would buy a Transformer animated toy. There you go. There you go. Do you still have the Hunter the Decepticons leader Starscream? No, I don't. Revenge of the Fallen leader Optimus or Studio Series leader Optimus? Leader Optimus is gone. I replaced them with my Studio Series one. Just takes up less space. Looks just as good, but you know, it is what it is. So just there Battle Damage Megatron with Battle Damage Head Target exclusive. Is it a Target exclusive? If that's the case, that's where I need to look, because that one I like. Well, Justin, it was that it was even entertained, because what people don't fucking realize is that Sideshow, everybody thinks, here's the thing. For those of you that don't know, we're gonna get into this right now. This is the bottom line. These are the facts, okay? Not rumor, not speculation. This is how it went down. All right. Sideshow Collectibles was partnered up with me, Shartimus Prime, Sean Long, all this kind of stuff. And a lot of what they do is depending on certain people, depending on what arrangements they would have, I would get discounts on figures. So between 20%, 10 and 20% is what I would get a discount for. Some people would get free figures. I didn't like getting free figures because then it meant that I felt obligated. It's not to say that I didn't get free figures, but I didn't like getting them. I was happy with just a discount for the work that I did. That way I can still be honest in my video. Right now, I'm not looking at the chat, guys. I'm just talking. So if I miss your question or anything, I'm sorry. So this was a couple years ago. Budget Stark made a name for himself selling hot toy figures that would release in Hong Kong to a lot of other YouTubers. There were several in the UK that got them, and I forgot their names. But Shartimus Prime, here he is. God damn this boy. He's got his ears are ringing. And Russ and I have talked about this before. The long and short of it was that people were getting them early. I didn't have a problem with that at all. In fact, as Budget Stark mentioned, I bought 2 things from him early. I was invited to their Christmas party. I don't remember even what year it was. It was a couple years ago. And while I was there, I said, hey, can I do these reviews early? Other people are doing them. I never said anyone's name. Never once did one name get brought up. I just said other people are doing early reviews, and they're getting them from overseas, and they specifically said to me through Budget Stark, and I'm like, yeah, he's the one who's buying these from him. And they're like, we know about that. And I'm like, okay, am I allowed to do it? And they're like, we'll let you, because I'm like, I have these ones. We'll let you do these now. We really don't want you doing them. I then did go to Shartimus, and I also went to Sean, and I'm like, hey, they know about this is happening. This doesn't seem like it's a good thing. I went to both of you guys because I didn't want anybody to really get in trouble. Yet the mindset is that I was trying to throw everybody under the bus and fuck everybody over. And that's not what I was trying to do at all. If I wanted to, I could have. It would have been so easy to do, but it wasn't. And eventually it came out that the way they found out was because they are responsible for sending figures out to reviewers. They also monitor our channel to make sure that what we're putting out is okay with their brand. So that if we're sitting there doing reviews and we're sitting there talking about how fucking shitty a toy is, well, their licensee might not like it and like, hey, wait a minute, why are you promoting these people? Why are you sending them stuff? So they monitored what we would do. And through the whole process, they saw that some people, Russ did it a couple times. I did it a couple times. Obviously, they knew what I was doing. I think Sean might maybe have done it like once or something like that. And the long and short of it was they knew that they did not actually send that product to those people. So they knew that they got them from somewhere else. And in the videos, the one thing that Budget Stark always kind of recommended that we do was like, oh, I'll get this for you. Just give me a shout out in your video. One thing that he always wanted to do or wanted like us to do with it. And to me, I never thought that that was that big of a deal. He seemed to really want that because he was buying stuff for a lot of people in kind of mass quantities for a while. Like I remember seeing a picture of like 20 Marty McFly figures that he would pick up for people. And Sideshow already knew all this stuff was happening. They had already paid attention to all of it. And it's like the thing that was weird, it was like it's I actually even told them about it before Christmas. Oh, see, maybe that's how they knew about that as well, Russ. I mean, I don't recall knowing that. I have a terrible memory just in general, so I don't necessarily remember that being told to me. But it's like, so when all of this happened, it was all, well, why does Paul get to do these things and then other people get to lose their affiliation with them? And I'm like, I don't know. I had no idea. Maybe it was because I asked them about it. You're saying that you did it, you asked them as well, and they didn't have a problem. So I don't even know now why. But it's like, I specifically remember Sean getting kicked out of the program and me going to them and saying, hey, listen, Sean didn't really know what he was doing with this. I feel bad that the entire situation exploded like it did. And everybody's like deal was messed up. So I'm like, Sean, like, cut him some slack. Um, the the whole thing, just exploded, and I feel like a lot of things was redirected at me because I was still allowed to keep those videos up that I got from Anthony Budget Stark, and it was never about me trying to throw anybody else under the bus. It wasn't about me trying to ruin anybody's deal with things. It is what it is. I mean, other people were going to do it. I mean, it's obnoxious. But when I was listening to him on Justin's little podcast, I was like, he's trying to play this political BS game, and I've noticed him do that for years. So it's, and I mean, I don't have a problem with Anthony. I don't know him. I wouldn't want to hang out with him. But it's like the whole situation just exploded, and it just got extremely messy with people not knowing everything that was going on, that didn't know how everything was tied together and where information was coming from. And I'm like, if half of the shit that people thought about me was true, it would be my life would be a lot more entertaining. But it's obnoxious. And then everybody wants to make a big deal out of like, well, they finally got rid of you, Paul. And the end of the day, I got rid of Sideshow. I canceled my thing with them. So it's like I did not have a problem taking down the few unlicensed six scale figures that I had on my channel. They were going to require that, and it was one thing that they wanted pretty much everybody to do. If you're on Facebook, you weren't allowed to show them. If you were on YouTube, you weren't allowed to review them, whatever the case may be. And I'm like, I don't have a problem with that. But then I said, well, what about third-party unlicensed Transformer toys? And they're like, you need to take those off too. And I'm like, that's not even in your catalog of products. You don't even have those licenses to sell. You don't even sell transforming figures. I'm like, so where do you get off telling me what I can do? I'm like, there's no conflict of interest there. If I was reviewing unlicensed statues, which I have some of their statues, what they sell, like Prime One if that was the case, then I could understand. But they have no business telling me that I can't have third-party Transformer reviews on my channel. And I even said to them specifically, I'm like, well, what are you going to do about Big Bad Toy Store? Because they buy all of their product from you. That's where Big Bad Toy Store gets all their stuff. Sideshow is still the official distributor of Hot Toys products in the United States. So any store that you buy them from that's not Sideshow, they get them from Sideshow. So it's still Sideshow. So they're like, I was like, there's no way that you guys are going to tell me what to do with that. So I'm going to cut this out. I'm like, I'm not going to do this with you guys anymore. And it was like, it sucked to do that because I had worked with them for so long. What's the way Sideshow handle it? No, and one thing that was really obnoxious, Russ, and right now, like I said, I don't even care about Sideshow, was one of the things that they specifically told me. Again, this is, take it for what it is. But they constantly told me that you and by you being like removed, you were like shit talking on them and on social media and all this kind of stuff, and then you were sending them emails, constantly bugging them, despite getting pissed off that they cut you off and then talking shit on them, which you were absolutely in your right to be pissed off that they cut you off because there was no reason for them to do it. There's no reason for them to do it in general to anybody. Like, let's be honest, their whole argument was a gray market. Like, if you're buying things over there, it's like, why does it matter? I'm like, they're like, oh, but you're circumventing our license. I get it because, you're not buying the product here, but you're still buying the product. So I'm like, it's such bullshit. It really is. And I'm like, so they constantly kept telling me that you trashing them was why they didn't want to work with you anymore, was what they kept trying to reiterate to me when I would ask them, if you're willing to work with Sean again, why are you not willing to work with Russ? And it pissed me off because I'm like, your whole argument is total bullshit. But I'm seeing a lot of that now with a lot of stuff. And they built, I mean, when you look at, and I don't mean to trash them, but it's like, I look at what they're doing now, like they're doing all this online stuff, like all these online videos, they're doing their own posing videos and all this kind of stuff. And we as YouTubers and reviewers, we kind of built that for them. And then they basically said, oh, you know what? I'm not going to, we don't want to work with you guys anymore. So we're going to make all these weird little things. Like, if you go and try, like, they have a new Facebook group. I think it's called like, Let Your Geek Side Show. You cannot post anything in there that directs anywhere else. If you do a video and if you want to share it, there can't be any branding. You can't link to any other place. You can't go to YouTube. It has to be uploaded to their specific page. Why does it have to be uploaded to their specific page, because when you upload it to their Facebook page, they in turn now have the rights to that video. You still own it, but they have distribution rights if you upload it to their page. So they want that control aspect of things. So they're doing all this kind of shady shit that I see now, that I'm seeing it after the fact. And it's like, it's so amazing to me that they're really anything that you upload to YouTube or to Facebook becomes theirs, and they have exclusive distribution rights, and they can take parts of it and they can edit it, and then they can use it however they want. So that's actually in the terms of service. It's a legit thing. So that's why they don't want to have any of your branding or anything like that in there. Because no, Russ, you don't owe me an apology. This is all water under the bridge type of stuff, my friend. I mean, that's all old. It's all over and done. But it got brought up on the I forgot the guy's name, but he sent me a link to it. And he's like, hey, listen, Budget starts talking shit about you. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll look at it. So that's why it got brought up. And Justin was in here, and I was just making a comment about the whole damn thing. But it is what it is. It is what it is. At the end of the day, I'm happy that things weren't. It's not something that I feel, especially with you, Russ, because you're having such tremendous success right now, and I'm so amazed and so happy to see the success that you're having, and I'm glad to see that it's happening in spite of them. That's what I love. I mean, you're doing all the reviews, you're doing the Marvel stuff, the Hot Toy stuff. I mean, all this stuff, and that's what I love to see. I love to see you being successful without them having to have that over your head. And at the end of the day, they're just going to do their own thing, and they're going to get rid of everybody else. They're doing all their own. They're doing everything now in house. And they originally, when I started this like 5 years ago with Sideshow, one of the things was like, we don't have the space, we don't have the time, we don't have the money to give to somebody to do this. So we'll work with you, who does do that. And I'm like, you guys really didn't give me too much of anything. And I just saw, and I just had a conversation tonight with someone from Sideshow. I'm like, I just saw a post of you guys promoting John Deek and his 1/6 society. And I'm like, that is total bullshit, because you forever refused to share any of my videos. They wouldn't share anybody's videos. They wouldn't post them on their social media. They put it in a news. They put 2 videos of mine in their newsletter once, but that was only after I produced completely separate videos that were shortened, that had no linkage, nothing in there. And they just took the video. I gave it to them because they said that they were gonna, put it in the newsletter. I'm like, oh, that'd be cool. So they straight up put the videos on there. That's the only thing they did. It never once went back to my channel. And they constantly kept telling me that we don't want to artificially inflate the numbers. We don't want to share your videos with people because we're tracking how much traffic you send us. I wasn't making money on anything for the longest time. After a while, I did create an affiliate when one specific person stopped working directly with me. They constantly told me that, I'm like, oh, we're busy with it. Just create a separate affiliate link as opposed to a press link. There was 2 different things. You had a press link, which didn't generate any money for anybody. It just let you track the traffic that we were sending to them. And you had an affiliate link, which an affiliate link is if you sign up and if you buy something based on that link. If you click on that link and they bought something, then you got a commission. So there was 2 different things. So I got to be honest, though, I still hang on to when I said, wait, what? I still hang on to when they asked where they came from, how you thought they wouldn't have a problem with it? Oh, you mean when they mentioned Budget Stark? That? Yeah, I could probably. I mean, I could probably say that. At the time when the conversation was happening, though, um, I already got the impression that they knew what was happening. So, eh, you know, but I can see what you're. I see your point in that. Um, but it's like, uh, so that's the only thing that they ever really did for me. It's like they wouldn't promote the video because they're like, we don't want to artificially inflate the numbers, and we don't want to send it, we don't want to use our social media to send people to your video where they may sign up for something and inflate the traffic. We want to know what genuine traffic you create on your own, not what we can create. Yet, 1/6 Society, John Deek goes to their headquarters, gets a picture taken, and on their social media tags John Deek. They tag his Facebook group. They tag all these different hashtags and all this shit. And I'm like, now that's all he does is affiliate link stuff. Every single time a new pre-order comes up, it's, oh, check it out. Here it is. Yay. And it's an affiliate link for him to earn him money. So they straight up are now sending traffic to his Facebook group to generate money for him. And they never would do that for any of us. And I'm sorry, Shartimus, me, we have far more reach. Like, he's got like 10,000 people on his Facebook group, 15,000, whatever the case may be. 20, maybe it means he's got 20,000. I don't know. But it's like Shartimus almost has 500,000 subscribers. I have a little over 300,000 subscribers. We have a much bigger reach than this guy. Yet they would only do that for him. I'm not mad about Transformers, kids. I'm sorry. Are you here because you had nothing better to do? Oh, here, I'll help you. Here, let's go. Let's just make it go away. There you go. But yeah, at the end of the day, that's what it is. You see, pretty juicy info. I mean, it's not that juicy. It's just at the end of the day. Actually, no. The owner of Sideshow is a really cool guy. I've met him several times. The Christmas parties that I've gone to, I went to several of their Christmas parties. Four or five of them. I was invited to. I got to go to, yeah, five of them. It was all the Hobbit movies. They would always tie them into a movie premiere. So I got to see all three of the Hobbit movies with them. And again, they had the Christmas party thing incorporated with it. And then I saw the two most recent Star Wars movies, or not. I didn't see Solo. I saw. Oh, maybe it was six. Maybe it was six. You get awkward when you go to the section. I don't get awkward with them. I mean, they're all pretty laid back. So I mean, it's one of those things where you like, Rush. You got to remember that you are. Oh, don't do that voice ever again. Rogue One, Last Jedi, and then the other one. Not Rogue One. Yeah, it was Rogue One. It was Last Jedi. There was another one that I saw. I don't remember. That was ugly too. I don't know what that was about. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's. I just, at the end of the day, it's like it's kind of like when haters seems like. Force Awakens. Thank you. That was it. Yeah, so it was six. It was six of them that I got to go to. I was kind of bummed out because this past year with Solo, I didn't get to go. It was the first Christmas party I wasn't invited to, and I thought it kind of sucked. But it was because the new PR person is a dick, and I don't really care what anybody says. See, that's the thing. That's the thing, Russ. It's like you're awkward or whatever. It's like me. I don't really care. At the end of the day, um, we're gonna do reviews of the stuff that they make or they don't make, regardless. And if they want to work with us, don't be a dick. I mean, it's to the point. When you're a young YouTuber, you need these companies more than you need them as you get bigger with it. Yeah, you're still going to profit by covering their shit. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So it's like we don't necessarily need them. It's just it's mutually beneficial. That's one thing that I always liked about Sideshow, where I could talk to them and be like, "Hey," I specifically remember an instance with their one of their Darth Vader figures, and people were making complaints about it and why it looked this way and why it looked that way, and I was able to actually go to them and say, "Hey, why are people complaining about this? What was your rationale for going like that?" And they're like, "Because it's what Lucasfilm wanted us to do. They're the ones that dictated that Darth Vader looked the way he did. And it's why the suit had to look. I don't remember exactly I remember one of the problems was like his face didn't look like that when you took his helmet off. Well, when he took his helmet off, he was laying down and he was like this. I don't know if anyone can do it. So now that the figure's standing, they had to redo like his face to make it look like he was standing. So they had to go back to look at images of him when he was standing. But you never saw him standing in the movie. He was all like, when Vader took his helmet off, he's all like, ah. So they had to look at other stuff to get how the sculpt was going to look. And people were just complaining about it. So that's one thing that when you are cool with a company, you can talk to them and be like, hey, what was the rationale? Why was it like that? And when you're doing a video, you can communicate that with the viewers. So when you're doing a video, I'm like, hey, why was it like this? Because this is why. And you can articulate that to your viewers, your readers, whatever the case may be. And that's why it's nice to work with the companies sometimes. You know, I mean, for example, not talking. I'm like, well, no, okay. They've already revealed that they're doing like Mattel's doing like a line of 6-7 inch figure or something like that of the Jurassic Park figures. They've shown Owen and they've shown Ian, and one of the reasons, and I talked to the people at Mattel about this. One of the reasons why they did this line and why they did the super colossal T-Rex. What? I can't see what you're texting me, sweetie. Hold on. My phone doesn't, or my watch doesn't let me see it. Oh. Oh. Sorry. Okay. They show blue in the 6-inch line. Part of the reason why they did the super colossal T-Rex is because it kind of is in scale with the 6-inch human figures. So there is your Rexy for your 6-inch toy line. And it's like, I'm able to talk to these people and get that kind of information. The Hasbro people, I've never really talked to the Hasbro people. So it's like, most of the time, I've never been able to get over there and talk to them. Especially, I would love to do it with Transformers. So, you know, I mean, I know you do it with like the Marvel Legends and things like that. Yeah, Mattel's really cool. NECA, kind of have issues with NECA right about now, just because I'm getting annoyed at the bullshit that they're doing with figures. Like, I'm so sick and tired of them doing these quarter-inch figures, quarter scale figures, and then saying that there's no way that they'll ever be able to do 6-inch figures of them or 7-inch figures, and boom, there they are. Or hey, look at these movie turtles that you're only ever going to be able to buy here at San Diego Comic-Con. Boom, now you can buy them at GameStop. No, it's kind of messed up. It's like why I have absolutely no desire to buy the quarter scale Shredder and Foot Soldiers, because that they're full of crap, and they're probably going to make a San Diego Comic-Con box set that's going to come with like 4 Foot Soldiers and Shredder. Doesn't take a genius to figure that out. But whatever. Whatever. Yeah, I'm very excited about the 6-inch line too. I hope they do more with it. I gotta pee. Is it okay if I go pee? Can I go pee? I'm gonna go pee. I'm drinking tea, so it flushes through my system. Oh, and speaking of Ninja Turtles, Ninja Turtle jammies. All right. There we go. There we go. There we go. Sorry. Hi, everybody. Hi. I'm back. I'm back. What's up, baby? I'm back. Let's see. Well, this is awkward. I'm sorry. Usually I play music. What do you think of the Studio Series line? I love the Studio Series line. It's my go-to line for the movie figures. The movie masterpiece figures are great looking, but I just feel like the fun is not had there with some of them. I found out that I had Transformers Universe Axis Storm, so I'm going to buy him Generations Thundercracker and Skywarp. What do you think? Yeah, they're good. Those are good ones. The movie masterpiece ones they fucking suck for transformation. There, I said it. I don't care. They're just not fun to transform. They look great. They look great with robot mode. They look great in vehicle mode. Transformation is so not fun. So not fun. Terrible. It's like they were when I was 5. Well, you're considerably younger than me, so my Transformers when I was 5 was pretty easy to transform. But I mean, they're just not fun for me to do. I mean, display wise, they look great. I think that if I didn't have to do video reviews of them, I probably would like them a lot more. But as it is, no. And they're a little bit smaller, so they fit. I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter because it's like when you look at like Studio Series Ironhide, he's considerably smaller than the leader class Ironhide that we got a few years ago. I have the Black Mamba Megatron. That one I have, but I feel like I'm gonna sell that shortly too, because it's too big for the rest of my display. I'm gonna have to go back and get the like Voyager class Megatron for that to fit in my display better. Soundwave or Shockwave? Definitely Shockwave for me. Jango Fett. This is 2019 for me. If I'm not going to hold back on words anymore. I'm just to the point right now where I'm 40 years old. I don't care, honestly. Whatever comes to my mind, if something bothers me, I'm going to say it. I'm not going to overtly just go out just to swear, but just kind of sick of it. It's a clusterfuck. Masterpiece Jazz with ripping and a half action. Yeah, great. Except I think it's kind of pointless because it's like, oh, look, movie masterpiece Ironhide, but without the rusted head falling off. Why did you need to put that gimmick in there with him being ripped in half? Seems kind of pointless. The Ironhide, the Studio Series 1 is about half the size. I do a comparison. You'll see it in the video. Any other reviewer friends? Not really. With Russ, I could totally. There's a very few people that I've met on YouTube that I'm like, you know what? I could hang out with them, drink some beers, and have a good time. I feel like Russ, I could do that with. Can't really do that with Sean because Sean doesn't drink alcohol. But it's like I'm finally reviewing him. I've had him now for like 2 weeks, it seems, and he's just been a giant pain in my ass to do the video for. Earth Wars. I play Earth Wars. That's a fun game. MOS Light of Freedom Prime. I don't even know what that is. That Bone Crusher. I've just seen pictures. I don't know much about it. I don't really know anything about it. It's fun. I mean, Master Builder. I'll go in there and I'll kind of kill some time playing with it a little bit. Simply speaking, like the Let's Plays on those, like hardly anybody ever watched them. So I'm not gonna keep doing things that people aren't gonna watch. It's a waste of my time. I mean, I enjoy doing them, and it's like I know like a lot of people don't watch my Jurassic World reviews, but those I enjoy doing. The Earth Wars ones were just kind of like, oh, I thought people would like enjoy watching these. They didn't. So I'm like, I'm not going to do them because I didn't necessarily enjoy doing them that much. When do Hasbro figures usually come out to release after you review them? No, usually, like now, I usually get them around the same time when they release. The Prime Wars stuff from Machinima I thought was god awful. I thought it was so bad. The back panels. Oh, that kind of sucks. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap things up myself. I'm going on an hour and a half here. I'm not a big fan of the Diamond Select Ghostbusters. I wasn't very happy with the Maddie Collector line as well. The real Ghostbuster figures are kind of weird looking because they're making them look real, like human when they were cartoons, and I'd rather them look like the cartoons still. I think it's admirable what they're doing. I think that I love the build a diorama set thing that they got going on. But there hasn't been any of the Ghostbuster figures from Diamond Select that I looked at like, oh my god, that looks great. Just not a big fan of them. But that's it, guys. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Russ, thanks for stopping by as well. I appreciate it, sir. It's always great to talk to you. I hope I didn't kind of like bring anybody down with that whole little rant thing. I do apologize for that, but that's the politics that go behind doing toy reviews, and it's kind of shitty at the end of the day, but it's the line that you have to toe sometimes, and things that you have to do, which it's not really fun, but it's the business aspect of doing toy reviews. Uh, go get ready for work, Jimmy boy. Love you, buddy. Love you. Paul, or yeah, thank you, Master Builder. I'm gonna go take a look at that just here in a second. No, I'm not gay. Why are you asking me out on a date? I have to apologize, but I'm not into men. I have an incredible girlfriend who was born a female, identifies as a female, has a vagina, and I kind of like it. So no, I'm not gay. On that note, thanks everybody. I love you all. Love you all. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you guys had fun. I'm actually finishing up my display for my Transformers now. So I was going to show you guys that, but my phone was dying and I had to charge it, and I can't walk around with my web camera here. So next time I do a live show here, guys, I'll take you around my house, show you my display. It should be all set up by now. I'm actually going to rearrange some stuff. So you guys saw my display cases with the Ninja Turtles and stuff where there are. I'm moving those because I get crazy sometimes. But oh, bye bye, gay. Oh, bye bye, Dolly. Bye, Dolly. Bye. Bye. Thank you for coming here, Dolly. Bye, guys. I'll talk to you later.